Hi, welcome back to the tutorial series on Proximal One, an interactive audio system for Unreal Engine. In this video we're going to have a look at the delays and the reverbs and how they're actually implemented into the system. So to start with, I'm just going to show you the sound without anything on it. So currently what this sound is doing is it's just a default sound, but we're using the pattern sequencer to sort of gate it a little bit. So we've got a gated pattern that gives us some sort of gaps so that we can hear the delay effects and reverbs that we're going to add to it. I've also enabled the filters with an LFO on the filter, so we can hear the effect on the LFO and the filter as well, because that is actually a part of the delay system as well, so in terms of its routing. So let's just hit play and see what we've got going on. Okay, so you can hear it's that pattern that's gated. So as an example, we can just quickly come down to it. We can just disable, and you can hear there's some filtering going on. So yeah, low pass filter with an LFO controlling the cutoff. So if I just enable that again, so if I come to the delay tab, so currently the delay is not doing anything, but if we increase the wet level on the delay to something like 0.5, so now you can hear that we've got a nice delay effect going on. So the reason why I brought up the filters and the LFOs is because we've got this option here, delay placement when using main filters. So we've got two options here. We've got pre-filter and post-filter. So what that's going to do is basically it's going to change whereabouts in the meta sound graph the delay is actually applied. So where we've got it pre-filter, so basically we're getting the audio and then we're adding the delay to it, and then we're filtering it afterwards. So when you've got the delay pre-filter, the delay effect will have the filtering applied to it as well, and you can actually hear it. You can hear it sort of going wee, wee. You can hear that LFO sort of bringing up the cutoff on the actual delay, which might be something that you want to do. But if we were to set it to post filter, basically now what's happening is the sound is already filtered before it goes into the delay. So the filter's not actually gonna affect the delay like it was before. So quickly before and after. So that's post filter. Pre-filter. So yeah, you can see the difference that just whereabouts you add a delay into your signal chain makes to the signal. So now that I've sort of gone over that, let's just quickly go over what these all do. So delay time, that's obviously the time that your signal is going to sort of be delayed by. So I normally like to keep it around 1/8 or 1/4. Dotted notes also sound good as well. And then we've got delay feedback, so we increase that. So what the feedback is, it's basically passing the delayed signal back into the delay, so it feeds back into itself, and then you get that sound that sort of goes on and on and on. But you want to be careful not to set that too high. And then we've got the dry level. So if I was to turn the dry level down, so now we're just getting the delayed signal and none of the original signal. And obviously the wet level is how much of the affected signal gets mixed in. So delay mode, this applies to when you're using a stereo meta sound only. So in case you don't know, the mono stereo can be selected under the general settings. Okay, so you can set that to mono there, but stereo just sounds better, so that's the default. Yeah, you've got this delay mode, so that just if you play around with that, it will change how the delay across the stereo channels is applied. Okay, so ping pong is, in my opinion, it's the best sounding one. And then you've got delay ratio, which just affects how it's spread across the left and the right channels, so you can play around with that as well. So yeah, you can get some interesting nice sounds out of that. And then we've got delay placement, yeah, so I went over that already. And then we've got high pass and low pass. So what this is basically a filter that has been added to the delay signal. So so the wet signal from the delay has basically got a high pass and low pass filter on it, so you can just sort of adjust how you want that to sound. So when it's completely dry, it might not sound the way you want it, but you can adjust the actual filter on the actual delayed signal by using that. Okay, so the delay effects are applied in the meta sound graph, and one of the things that is important to know is that when a meta sound stops, the delay will stop as well, so just bear that in mind. Okay, now there's benefits to having it inside the graph rather than as a send effect, and that means that we can have a different delay on each instance if that's how we want it. But an alternative approach would be to send the dry signal to a submix and apply a delay effect there. But if we did it that way, then we would only be able to have one set of delay settings for the entire system. So this is why it's applied in the meta sound graph. But that brings us on to the audio sends, and the audio sends are basically two different reverbs that actually do use a submix for sending reverb to. So we've got two different size reverbs on a submix that we can use. Yeah, that's the large one, and this is a shorter one. So if you did want to make changes to those reverbs, I'll just save that quickly. You would go into so you've got this content in the content drawer. You've got this this folder here, submix, and this will give you the settings for the reverbs. So if you did want to adjust them, you could do that by going into that folder and open up the assets from there, and yeah, you could make adjustments. So think that covers it for delays and reverbs. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you with the next video. Okay, thanks, bye.